1, 2. Hello, hello, hello.
That would be streamed live and
Yeah.
can you go to YouTube and find it?
I'll be able to show clips some of the event, but unfortunately because of restrictions, well, let me know if you have any events that need to be streamed live. Tennis, let me know. I would be more than happy. This is my first time streaming tennis, but I've streamed football, basketball, baseball, track and field, and of course, understanding what Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome again to Block Sports. As you can see, I'm actually underneath, so hopefully you can get a clear picture of me. It's very sunny outside, extremely sunny outside, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't bake my camera equipment and all of my other gear that I have here. But the bottom line is that we've had an excellent women's championship, and I'm hoping to be able to give you some footage of what actually transpired in the women's tournament. One of the things that I can easily say is for what we had and everything that they did was absolutely phenomenal in terms of the women's tournament. And I'm hoping to be able to get it for you right here to be able to show you the last highlights. And here you have JSU that was serving, and you have Prairie View going wide, and there you have it. The Jackson State Lady Tigers ends up winning the ladies tennis championships for the SWAC conference, and they won it in grand style, 4-0. So you had some other matches that were running very close, but the bottom line is this match here ended up being the winning match for the Tigers. And congratulations to the Lady Tigers. They are the SWAC, not only the regular season champions, but they are also the SWAC tournament champions. So congratulations to the Lady Tigers, finishing this year undefeated. And congratulations to also the Prairie View Lady Panthers. A lot of people didn't expect them to get here. But guess what? They made it, and they did exceptionally well in their performance. As you saw, the young lady, she was very distraught that it was her match that ended up giving the Lady Tigers, the win. But the bottom line is they made it to the finals. And congratulations to the Lady Panthers for making it to the finals. It was a major upset in that last match that I talked about earlier that allowed the Lady Panthers to make it to the finals against the Lady Tigers. And because of that, we have to tip our hats to them because it was a great match, great tournament overall for the Lady Tigers and also for the Lady Panthers. So we have to make sure that we say congratulations to both Prairie View and Jackson State for a great tournament all around. The number 1 team ended up pulling out the victory against the number 3 team in the tournament. Now we have coming up for you, we have the men that are out there right now getting ready for a 1 p.m. Central Standard Time start, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start. And right now you have, I'm looking over here, you have the Jackson State Tigers out there warming up on courts 1 and 2. And you have Prairie View warming up on courts 3 and 4. And we're expecting to have a very exciting meet here today for tennis. And the sun right now is coming down on us nice and high and hot and heavy. But the one thing I can easily say, it's not raining. Even though we do have some clouds overhead, and I had to move my equipment around, hence the reason why you see me in the shade, because it was kind of hot. And because of that, this is where I am. I'm underneath canopy. You can see it's very bright for where I am underneath here. But at the same time, and like I tell my students, I always tell my students to have lights here. And I should have brought my lights so I could have at least been lit underneath. But unfortunately, I did not. But at the same time, I will make sure that I do the exact same thing, come to you live with the pregame show. The post-game show for the men after they finish, and we'll discuss who the victors are for this particular match. and we will see whether or not it's going to be the Tigers of Jackson State or it will be the Hornets of Alabama State. Alabama State right now, men, they're ranked number 1, and Jackson State men, they're ranked number 2. So this is a battle between number 1 and number 2. And the question is whether or not Jackson State can upset Alabama State. Jackson State's only loss of the season was to the Hornets. And we'll see whether or not they can rectify that here in the SWAC tournament. But what we will do now is, as I said, I wanted to make sure I came to you with a quick update of what happened with the women's tournament, and the men's tournament championship match should be beginning within the next 15, 20 minutes, just to make sure that they have enough time to warm up after the women finish. And I believe they should have had their full hour, and they should begin on time at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will come to you, as I said, live once again with the post-game show for the men championship, letting you know who won. And then we'll have a complete wrap tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the SWAC Tennis Championships here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And until then, I will see you at the post-game show for the men.